Hey Steve, thanks so much for this opportunity for us to send you a little brief about us in trying to win your scholarship that you have posted. A little bit about me. I am a medically discharged U.S. Army veteran. I was medically discharged back in 2007. I suffered a couple of injuries, a TBI and PTSD, and this LSAT has not been anything fun for me whatsoever. So the amount of time I've put into this is probably, I don't know how much more than some people that are easy to pick it up, and for me it's been a nightmare. What I'm passionate about is veterans benefits. I currently am involved in a case in my state. It's up at the Supreme Court, and have found out that the states have been erroneously using veterans benefits to pay for federal funding and double dipping and all that jazzy stuff. It's been quite a pain in the butt to get any answers through the state, and what I've found out is that essentially they just don't care, and no attorney is interested in picking it up because there's no money in it, and the state just keeps going around and around and around. And the worst part is I found out that I'm not the only one this has happened to. This has happened to several veterans that I've come into contact with. It's come through a lot of other individuals who just don't have the funds for representation, good people, good parents who just can't fight the system, and it leaves them in a state of poverty. And there's really nothing more that they can do unless they want to cash in everything they have just to get a little bit of a piece of the pie that everybody has. I'm also a divorcee and single father of a 7-year-old who is going to 2nd grade. And this past year has been an eye-opener with her going into school and seeing how much she has picked up, and how blessed I am that she is learning what's going on in today's society, and she is thriving with what kids know. They know what's right, they know what's wrong. They don't need to be taught anything else. They learn it automatically. And that's been a real blessing. I apologize, I had to write some notes down here, so that I keep referring back to. So what I'm interested in is advocacy and basically pro bono law. I am trying to use my veteran benefits to get through law school, which is going to be great, hopefully, fingers crossed. And the other aspect also is with veterans benefits. A lot of my fellow veterans are coming back home, and they're not able to get the benefits that they deserve, and they have to go through a lot of red tape, and there's not a streamlined process. Every time they say, oh, it's easy, you just have to apply, it's more than applying, it's providing documentation, and the services don't always give you a copy of your medical records, or they say that they got burned and there's no documentation. If you don't have the documentation, a lot of times the veteran is the one that suffers. So that's basically me in a nutshell. I'm hoping to get into law school this fall, and as long as I can get higher than what I got the last LSAT, I'm hoping that will happen. But we'll see. I may have to wait till next year based on the coronavirus as well. But fingers crossed, and thanks for taking the time to view this. Have a good one.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them, and feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.